This week on Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
It's good to see someone partying with their shirt off. You know, everybody loves it when he does it. When I used to do it, you need to go to therapy. It's all fun and games when Jason Kelce does it, though. Huh? He hot OCs. We need hot quarterbacks.
It's just starting to sound really gay.
Dude, we haven't got gay on here in a while.
Yes.
Dude, Becky was just average at best.
The second Becky was decent.
The second Becky was definitely better than the first Becky.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got old Big Dick Schultz.
Yo.
And then my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh. What it do, Moneyline?
Hey, Mike.
How you doing? Good stuff, Jack.
I didn't ask you how you were. I said, hey.
I like your enthusiasm.
All right,
so you want to be awkward? I don't know. Yeah,
we weird as fuck.
So I had a couple comedy shows this weekend. They were fun. Thanks for asking about them, Jack. Squirrel Sports Bar was a good time, and then we went up to Nanny Glow Volunteer Fire Department. The place had like 400 people. It was packed.
Wait. Nanny Glow? Like, what is that?
It's like a community.
It's a
in
village.
Western Pennsylvania.
It's like
Central
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
It was cracking up there. It was a volunteer fireman's hall. No, it might not have been volunteer fire. Most laid-out firehouse I've ever seen. They literally had a green room for entertainment with a big screen and everything, so you could watch the football games and shit.
At a fire hall?
At a fire hall. It was sick.
That's legit.
Sick AF.
Some
dude.
places just got too much loot. They don't know what to do with.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
siphoning money.
Nanny Glow was cracking, dude.
Did Joe get up there and talk about how he hates volleys?
No, he held back.
Yeah.
He kept that to himself.
Yeah.
Everyone had a good set. The crowd was great. And then Friday night was super fun at Squirrel Hill Sports Bar. Thanks to everyone that came out. Actually turned out better than I thought because of the weather. We ended up filling up like the whole front. There wasn't really too many people in the back except for Schuster. And but like Schuster might be the best audience member of all time. Like when he's don't have no one to talk to, his laughs are contagious. He's like
Was he how many pops did old Schuster have?
Oh,
he all popped up?
He had about 12.
Was he like talking to you like during your set or is he's holding back at all?
He gave a little bit. Like, I remember that, babe.
Dude, how do you spell Joe's name wrong? You known us for the better part of like 35 years
I didn't
at this
care.
point.
I mean, that was a fuck you thing.
Oh, you did it on purpose?
Yeah, I know
nice.
Joe well. I mean, it wasn't like, but the dude typed in Joe Walsh, and I just
you
laughed.
said leave it?
No, he didn't ask me a chance. I just looked at it. Because as a comedian, that's something you can riff off of. You know what I mean? Like,
Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
I see that. That was pretty funny.
And like Joe can have a little fun with that, you know.
Did he get up there and rip you a bit?
Yeah, he did, you know, he said his piece. I gave him his piece to say, but yeah.
What any hot babes up here? What was going on? Is that place packed with pie?
Yeah. Oh, Cooter Central up there, dude. Cooter. That if you were looking for Cooter, that was the place to be. No, there was chicks up there. They were with other dudes, but I mean, you know, like if you're a single guy, there's some singlets up there.
Nice
little meeting place for the ladies on the one side. The other side, they were having a pool tournament, so it is what it is.
What So I seen you went missing on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get like a frantic call from John at like what 5 o'clock on Sunday, like that, something like that.
Yeah, around that.
Yeah. And I was like, "What's up?" And you're like, there was like an emergency at Z-Bird's house. He's okay, but yeah, he's good. I was like, everything good? He's like, yeah, he's good. I'll talk to you later. Like, that was it. I was like, that was kind of fucking weird.
I didn't know I called you. Did you call me?
No, you called me. I called you back, and then I think you butt-dialed me yesterday.
Dude, I've been butt-dialing you. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
But you were like a little, like, not real frantic, but like a little frantic. Like,
dude, I think my dad was like, yeah, something's going on with Z-Bird. Like, is he all right? And then like something happened, and like
you had the neighborhood like in a tussy looking for you.
So here's what happened. So Saturday, like I lost my phone, and then like it was like 4 PM. I run to Verizon. And,
Where'd you lose your phone at?
At the post office or like, and it was crazy because that day the screen completely shattered. So like I
You
was
were destined to lose it.
yeah, I was like about to get a new
It
phone.
might have got thrown in the river. Who knows?
Yeah. So I ended up like, I thought it was either at the post office or in my truck. I looked both those places, wasn't there. By 4 o'clock, I flew to Verizon. I was like, dude's like, you're upgradable. I was like, just give me the fucking phone.
How long do you just like throw in the towel of like looking for the phone to go get a new one?
That 15 minutes.
Oh, so you were just like, I'm done with this. I don't have time. I need
Yeah,
a new
I
phone.
Well, you
did-
had a show.
Yeah,
you
I
were
had
worried
a
about if
show.
it fucking snowed or
I
something.
had to get my bets in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
get
the
those
most
parlays
important.
going.
So I'm like, I don't want. Plus, I don't want someone to like have access to my phone. So I'm like, all right. So I fly down Verizon, get the new phone. Dude's like, iPhone 15. Well, yeah, give it to me. Great. Here was the fucked up thing. Like me and Addie share the same Apple ID because I bought her phone for her on my account, and then like. It started like crisscrossing. Like I was getting all her text messages. She was getting mine. We got that fixed. But then I went to shut my phone off Friday when the SOS went out. And I must have hit the wrong button. Instead of this and this, I hit this and all 3 of them.
Hit it again and just fucking.
Dude, literally, it was like, ree. I'm like laughing. Then my phone's ringing. It's a SOS dispatch. They're like asking me if I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Phone calls are coming through, but my phone won't let me pick it up. Like I needed to tell people, like, I'm okay. Then Addie's phone starts blowing up. It's like Joanna was texting her, a couple other people, like, what's going on? I'm getting SOS signals. I'm like, fuck, because I have like 5 I made like a bunch of people emergency calls.
You got a Z-Bird alert.
Yeah, and like, dude, like, I don't know. Like, I just like, I felt
I'm
bad.
kind of offended. I wasn't an emergency.
Yeah, I didn't get any
alert.
alerts.
What's my
It's
dad?
fucked up.
Yeah,
dude.
shit. John called me like, I was like, was he okay? I think so. Though that's good enough.
Well, like, Rosario is dead because it's like I work for them, so it's like if something
Yeah, if you go
99
down on the job.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking.
Mower runs him over or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Get
like
stuck in a leaf blower.
yeah, I'll be close. They're closer by. Yank me out. But dude, it was crazy. Like the amount of insanity my phone was doing, how loud it was and flashing. Like it definitely would have scared away a rapist. If someone was trying to rape me, my phone would have helped me.
So you're saying it gets real loud? Does it just make noise? Does it say anything or like?
No, it just goes ring,
And all of a sudden it starts
it's
lighting up?
blinking like crazy. So like, yeah, if
Well,
someone,
if you
and
just
then
grip all the
911
buttons.
calls you.
911 calls you.
Huh? That's pretty cool, at least.
Yeah. So like, but the 911 call, like, yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sure this happens all the time.
And you said the police and fire came to your house?
Yeah. So they like,
Did they?
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, they just pulled up because.
No, I get it, but dude, that's crazy.
And I told him to do what happened. And he was like, all right. He was like, hitting all 3 of them buttons. He's like, I get it. It happened. He's like, sometimes people do it to be funny. They call it swatting or something.
Oh, he thought you were swatting.
And I'm like, dude, I
That's a
wouldn't.
charge, dude. If you
I wouldn't
Yeah.
I'm like, I wouldn't do that, man.
Yeah, right.
I support the firefighters. And
That's what they swat each other on like Twitch and stuff like that. If some
Video
dude's,
games.
Yeah, if some dude's like streaming or something like that, they'll like swat his house, and next thing you know, like SWAT's kicking in their door. They think like someone's kidnapped or something like that.
Well, we were on the porch and we were like, no, we both live here. Pulled out our license. Like, it's just us 2 that live here, And they were like, all right, just don't do that on your phone. Now you know not to do it. You can actually turn the SOS off. And
Man,
What is that? Only like the 15s that do that or something?
I don't know.
now I know there's like an emergency call.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
About
And
to
then
turn
like
my emergencies off. Fuck.
I've done that before. Where like but it's just like someone calls you like, hey,
Yeah, it's probably an update. I mean,
I didn't have
that's
no
that's
motherfucking
a cool,
alarms and shit.
cool security code or a security precaution, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it.
especially if you're like a chick.
But I bet it was kind of like made me feel good. Like people thought something happened. They were concerned.
People really
looking
care
for
about
you.
me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, Z-Bird's out here running. We're in trouble. Podcast is over.
he started drinking again. He's like,
Like Eagle Tits play one of the oldies.
Yeah. We got to go get them. DVE did DVE solo last week. How was that?
you know what? It went pretty good. I noticed I said, you know what I mean, a lot. That was probably my one downfall. Other than that, I had a pretty good time.
Did
And
they call you out on the know what I means, or you just pick up on it when you
I
listen to it
picked
back?
up to it when I listened to it. I hate when I do that.
Yeah, it's the worst. I did there's a clip about Eddie going viral with Chevy, and it's a good clip. And I say fucking I can't even help myself. It's like a breath. I say fuck like 7 times in like a 1 minute clip. I sound like a fucking idiot. But yeah, I know what you mean when you say I know what I mean.
I did that the one time. Me and Mike did a show together, and he was like, I got off stage. I was like, how was it? He was like, it was good. You just said, you know what I mean? Like 4 million times. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then
it's almost like a breath.
Yeah. Especially if you get nervous, because like you couldn't hear everybody laughing. That was that place in West Virginia or whatever. Like you could only hear this one table laughing. So I'm basically just working for these people's fucking giggles, you know?
You like my dance?
Yeah, right. I was a dancing monkey for one table, dude.
The one cool thing that came out of it, though, is like Randy brought up, they're going to do the Dadchelor as a yearly thing.
They might as I was thinking about that like a couple months ago, and I was like, they might as well just run it back. You have it's not like you're like, you know, you didn't sign like a contract for that dude to be your dad.
Well, Randy brought that up, like, how's everything going with your dad? What's his name? Jim. I'm like, Jim's a nice guy. We don't really talk. He's like, we should do this every year. And
for sure. And you
like,
could paint Jim is like, you know, it just didn't work out as him being my dad. You know, we still keep in touch, but, you know, I want to move on to a different dad.
Yeah, like I should have an opportunity.
You should be able to have as many dads as you want.
Right, you should.
To make up for all those fucking years,
For having 0 dads for all those years. You should
42.
be able to have,
I got 99 problems, but a dad ain't one.
Fuck yeah. When's Father's Day?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, when is May, June?
I think it's
June. Mother's
okay.
Day's May, Father's Day's June. Yeah, might as well. And that was a couple week process, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, that was, and we ate up a whole episode. I mean, that was nice. That was the fun part of that. Like, we consumed a whole morning show.
Oh yeah, and that's a win. We'll take
because
that.
they did, like narrow it down and shit. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, like the contestants, and somehow like Todd was. Oh, dude, it was. They were fucking
They should have
with
to do
Todd.
like physical challenges or something like that.
I
like
think,
Double Dare.
I think this year, if they know this far out in advance, I think it's going to be a little bit.
Yeah, you could do some planning.
Yeah.
What about I heard a commercial about the polar plunge. Are you plunging again?
Yeah.
Getting your plunge on?
When's the plunge?
Was it the
middle of February? I think end of February.
End of February. Yeah. I don't know. It was kind of exhilarating last year when I did it.
Say it's good for you.
Hey, Jack, do you still go in your little cold plunge at your house?
Twice. I did it twice.
Totally.
So every like podcast you see like a cold plunge is such a benefit. It helps me so much. Like, dude, it changed my life. When I even heard Shane Gillis talking about cold plunging the other day, and I'm like, dude, this is so far fucking gone. Listen, that cold plunging don't do a thing except shrink your dick. That's all that fucking. Joe Rogan tricked me. He had me in my fucking cold cellar like a fucking idiot twice last year, freezing my dick off. And once you get it, like, it's not even about like, once you get in it, it's not really a big deal because you just go numb.
Yeah.
So you just sit there and you're free. Like you're not even really freezing anymore. You're sitting there and like, I'm like, this is stupid. And then you
Getting
get out.
in sucks.
Getting in sucks. And then I don't know. I never felt any better. I never felt any worse. And I was like, this is a giant waste of time. And now I had to, like, all that fucking water in a tub. I like slowly emptied it throughout like the summer.
I bought an industrial ice machine for no reason.
I didn't. So the one thing I knew I was gonna quit it. So I took the cheap route. I didn't like go and get like the one with the filter and everything like that.
Yeah.
So now I just have like a trough that they feed horses
You
out
got
of.
a feed trough.
Yeah, I have a Rubbermaid feed trough that like just sitting in my cool cellar. Like when it comes time to move, it's gonna be a son of a bitch to figure out what to do with it. Leany likes to bring it up, like, hey, why don't you take a cold plunge? Like, dude, you don't want me to try to better myself at all.
Better
ever.
myself.
Yeah. But no, I did it twice and it sucked. Didn't see any benefits. Maybe I didn't do it long enough, but at the same time, you know, I kind of know. I kind of know when something's working. You know, and I'm like, this isn't. I don't think this is doing dick.
I mean, I understand, but usually people give things more than like twice.
Yeah.
To see if they're working or not. You know?
Yeah, you're paying fair. I mean, fair, but I don't know. Maybe I'll fire it back up. Probably not, but maybe.
I like it.
Hey, it's there if you need it.
It is. It's empty, but it's there.
You hook your ankles into it, that back thing, and then
Yeah.
like flip upside down.
I was about to
I
call
felt like
it.
it was gonna make me taller a little bit, but it
It
didn't.
was broke his neck.
Yeah.
What's that? An
Yeah.
inversion table?
Yeah.
I almost called it an excursion table. That wouldn't have made any
Yeah, I
sense.
almost excurted my spine out of my back.
Where at my house or somewhere?
No, at my dad's house.
He
My
had to
shit was all-
adjust it up. It was
My
too
shit was
tall.
all fucked up, so my mom was on it before me, and it didn't even click. So I laid in her. My mom's like 4'9".
Oh my god!
So I laid back and I just swung, dude. I
Smacked
cracked
your
my,
head?
off a concrete floor.
Oh.
Motherfucker, all my change rained down. I had dimes up my nose, dude. fucking phone fucking smacked off the ground.
That's definitely a concussion.
I was out, dude. Like, it almost fucking laid me out, and my dad came down. Or he didn't even come down. He yelled. He's like, asshole, you fall asleep down there. I was like, hear me, yeah. Like, dude,
I'm paralyzed.
Dude, yeah.
Right?
I ain't been right since.
Oh,
CTE,
man.
dude. That was like CTB, dude. I had fucking had my spinal cord
It's the
broken.
worst when you hurt yourself, like, by yourself. I mean, it's the worst when you just, like, have a real dangerous fall down the steps or, like, something like that happens and you just sit there, like last year when I fucked my ankle up down at the bar, I fell through the steps. And
I was gonna say when you fell
nobody
off the
else,
ladder.
nobody else. Well, I fell off the ladder too. It's worse when nobody else is there. When people are there, like, "Are you okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, I think I am." But when you like fall through steps and like you're the only person in this big ass building, and it's like January, and you're really just like, I really hurt myself, and I don't know. I'm just gonna lay here for a while.
Like, you're checking body parts. Like, okay, that's not broken. This isn't broken.
This fucking bar is gonna be the end of me, dude.
Our friend fucking walked into a 2x4, almost lost his paper today.
Yeah, right, dude. With the inspector there today and everything, right into a 2x4. Couldn't have hit it any harder, dude.
I'm surprised it didn't.
Was
fuck
it like
him
a
up.
Three Stooges one where you step on the one
No,
side?
No, it was like
it was like-
sticking
It was
out
like
of a
on like
thing.
it was
And
like
he turned around and just said schmilt right in his paper.
it was
dude.
on some like scaffolding, and like it was just sticking out, and he just went 90 miles per hour right into it, right into his eyeball, and like he just like he just walked away fast.
Yeah, and just covered his eye, walked
He just
away.
walked away. And
We
it's
were
just
all
like,
standing there like,
dude, are you
"Are
okay?
you okay?"
And he really didn't answer, but he definitely wanted
it
to cry.
could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't bleeding.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm down there fucking with muriatic acid today and shit like that. I'm like, dude, what am I doing, man? Get me. I'm better off fucking on a bridge. You know what I mean?
Don't say
I'm
that.
better off on a fucking bridge, John. Playoff football. Pretty good weekend of playoff football.
Yeah, a couple awesome games.
The Bills they're done, right? Their window is closed.
I don't think with Josh Allen, they're always good. I mean, he's young.
Yeah, he's young, but like
Stephon Diggs is getting older though, right?
Like,
I
I mean,
I
wide
think
receivers, wide receivers are replaceable.
They need a major upgrade at wide receiver.
Yeah, I think like that dude. Well, Gabe Davis not
Gabe
playing.
Davis is good though.
Yeah, but he didn't play. That hurt them. That Shakir dude's like really coming along. I don't think Stephon Diggs is in the same class as those other dudes who are elite. I just don't.
He did. He could have
was
caught
at
that
one
one ball.
time.
Yeah,
That went right through his hands.
right.
Yeah, you catch
That's
that
a
ball
big
if you're
catch. They
elite.
probably win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you only get like so many chances.
Fake punt was stupid. They were
Insane.
lucky to even that dude fumbled through the end zone. So then you feel bad for the kicker.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was a bad miss.
It was a bad miss.
And it wasn't
Wide right-
windy down that end.
No, he just did like a almost like a
pushed-
slice.
Yeah, he just sliced it.
Shanked
And
it.
wide right. And
Wide right
Buffalo
Finkel.
is like.
Yeah.
That's that one when they lost
Scott
the Super Bowl.
Norwood.
Yep.
Yep.
He's off the hook.
I googled Scott Norwood immediately, like right after that. I was like, man, wonder what old Scotty's up
He
to.
was there was a documentary on the Bills teams.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Reminds
Jim
me of-
Kelly hates Scott Norwood.
I would.
Reminds me of
Yeah.
Ray Finkel.
Well, that dude took down his social media, understandably, immediately.
Yeah, Bass, you gotta get off social media.
I'll say this though, like a lot of like the dudes in the morning were like, "Listen, I get it. He's a kicker. He's the easy scapegoat." But there's a lot of other people that
Oh
can play.
yeah, he wasn't catching the heat like a kicker usually does when he misses a kick like that.
Yeah.
Because there was like plenty of mistakes to
He's
go
still
around.
getting death threats.
I don't know. I just figured like if you're not going to beat the Chiefs this year when they're like down like that, like the Chiefs have no receivers, man. Well, besides Rice is a decent receiver, Kelce, but like the rest of those guys are fucking horrible.
You think Baltimore
Hardman
takes
had
him
like
out? Hardman stinks.
he had like a carry for -2 yards and a fumble, a reception for 1 yard and a fumble.
Yeah, he didn't have a good game.
No, and I just like the Chiefs are down. Well, they're not down. They're going to the AFC Championship, but like.
That's 6 years in a row.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like they feel like they're beatable this year, and like if you don't get them this year,
Baltimore looked-
when are you gonna get them?
After they came out of that second half, they looked like
I think
pretty strong.
Baltimore's definitely. I mean, I think they're gonna beat them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The Chiefs.
I don't know why the Chiefs just pulled out of their ass.
There's a lot of people saying the NFL was pushing for Taylor hard though too.
I think it's gonna be Baltimore and Niners.
yeah, right. What was that thing that
The
That's
Kellers,
it.
yeah,
Right.
the Kellers. The Keller scheme is
And we brought
coming
that up fucking
weeks and weeks
months
ago.
ago.
Yeah, Baltimore looks real tough. I mean, Houston, they're up and coming. You see, the Steelers are looking to hire that hot coach. from the Rams OC.
Yeah, they asked permission to speak to him.
Speak with him. Yeah, him and then what's this dude's name? It is Steelers approved Zach Robinson. Dude, handsome fella.
Is he?
Oh man, look at that guy.
Yeah, he's good looking.
Yeah, go take a look.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like strikingly handsome. I don't think we've ever had like a.
That's your type.
Yeah. A little more stubble,
More of
maybe.
a Sean McVay guy.
Yeah.
And they're also, I think they're looking at old Cliff Kingsbury or Cliff
Are they?
Kingsbury too.
Really?
Yeah. Also hot. We've never had a hot.
Klingberry.
We never had a hot coach.
What do you mean, Randy Fichtner?
Dude, Uncle Randy wasn't a looker. I guess like young Tomlin was a good looking cat.
Oh, he was busting cheeks.
What's the other black dude's name we had last year? He's the Minnesota's D coordinator now. He only came here for a little bit. Yeah, Brian, he's a good-looking dude. Besides that, like, I can't really think of, like, we never had, like, a hot white guy.
We never had like a hot white guy who just busting cheeks.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Haley was kind of like a,
Yeah,
he
but
could have been. He was a wild card.
Yeah, but he's, like, not hot. You look at Todd Haley, like, this dude's handsome, dude.
Can he call plays?
Yeah, let's
For
hope.
Pete's sakes.
Dude, Cliff Kingsbury, that'd be nuts. If they pull a Cliff Kingsbury, I'd be thinking that we're probably going to get Justin Fields if they pull a move like that. That's just me.
They just probably they're
I
probably
wouldn't be mad at that.
I think they're going to try to develop Pickett. I mean, I don't think they're going to move away from Pickett.
I think
they should.
I think Chicago's going to try to, like, really cash in on
Well, they said
Fields.
Caleb Williams was like, I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a real.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was real because I read that too. Caleb Williams saying like, "Don't." He's trying to pull an Eli Manning, like, "Don't draft me because I'm not coming." I don't know if that's true because I saw like one article about it and I haven't heard a word about it since.
Right.
So usually when that is, it's bullshit. And like Greenfield's Finest podcast, we don't have the time to decipher what's true and false around here.
Well, that's just like
we just report it.
That's just like last year when they were telling us C.J. Stroud can't read. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, did you see that
They
test?
showed the statistics between Trubisky and Justin Fields for all you fucking dickheads that don't think we know what we're talking about. Trubisky's stats were way better than Fields in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Yeah, for the first 4 years.
Yeah.
Really?
The equal amount of time, Trubisky was the better quarterback. So, I mean, I don't know what the hell everybody's like thinking Fields is ready to take.
Did you see like that? I think that test is called like an S2 or something like that. They came out and said like, "Oh yeah, that was misreported that he did bad on that test," because they're like, he's going to be rookie of the year, arguably could be like MVP, and they don't want to be like, dude, your test is bullshit. You said this dude is an idiot, can't fucking
Talking
handle
about Stroud
stress.
now?
Yeah, talking about Stroud, and like you're saying he bombed your test. He arguably could be the MVP this year. Your test is bullshit, and like this S2 is like getting ahead of it. They're like, well, he had this, and I think it was a miscommunication and a miss. Like
he took it twice, didn't he?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, remember what was that? The program where the linebacker dude, he couldn't read or nothing like that, but he knew everything about football and was killing dudes and then blew his knee out. Remember
that was a good movie. So
Yep.
Mack. Yeah.
Oh, that dude.
Alvin Mack.
Yeah, Alvin
Yeah,
Mack.
that was a rough
That
scene.
was sad. Then he was just
That was
back
sad.
on his porch.
And he couldn't
Broke.
read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't read and fucked. Yeah, poor Alvin Mack. Yeah. So I mean, who do you guys got then? I like the Chiefs. I don't know.
Take your time.
I don't know. Who you like?
I told you, I think it's going to be Baltimore and the Niners, dude.
I'm going to go Baltimore, Detroit.
I would like to see Baltimore or Detroit. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs. Detroit. What about you, Zebra? What do you got?
I'm gonna go Chiefs Niners.
Chiefs, Niners. Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, 4 good teams. I think they, they
Honestly,
all deserve to be
I
there.
probably think the Niners break through this year, but I don't know. They said the weather could be a factor in San Francisco.
And those little wet
Well, it's
hands.
supposed to be
Those little
cold.
wet hands. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to
Cold
be
and
some
rainy.
rainy.
Detroit could play in the cold and rain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't
but
worried about that. They play in a dome,
Purdy-
though.
They play in a
no,
dome,
yeah,
Jack.
they play in a dome. Yeah, they have
Yeah, made
no.
that mistake last week.
Jared Goff has them bigger hands.
yeah, Purdy was. He was.
Yeah, he had to take his glove off like 2 freaking plays into the game.
Yeah, dude, they played them. Dude, credit to Green Bay. They played their dick off, dude. There's no moral victories in football.
Jordan Love just shit on himself in the 4th quarter.
That was just like one of them throws. Like you'll never get it back. Everyone was like, dude, it was only 2nd down. Why don't you live to fight another? But
It was a really bad pick.
It was. It
A
was
really bad pick.
Brett Favre-ish.
Yeah, but if you're the Packers, I mean,
I'm
you
so
gotta be
happy with
pumped. It's like, you know,
A lot to look forward to.
You got a lot to look forward to. Like, the Steelers got a lot of questions to answer, man.
They got the con man though working on handsome OCs. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, if we got a hot OC, we're back.
Yeah.
The boys are back.
Yeah, we
Mason Rudolph starting next year.
A handsome quarterback. You know what? I don't want to. Mason isn't a bad looking dude. There's something weird about him. I really don't like.
He kind of reminds me of like American Dad. A little bit.
Something about his face.
A lot of chicks think Mason.
No, listen. Arguably, Mason's a good-looking dude. I'm
Who
saying,
thinks better looking, Pickett or Mason?
Oh man,
I'd say Mason.
I would say Mason. Like
play the better looking quarterback. That's
yeah.
all.
Everybody knows
that's
that.
what we need. We need hot OCs. We need hot quarterbacks.
This is starting to sound really gay.
Homo
Just move on.
Yeah. Dude, we haven't got gay on here in a while.
I can't wait to get the call from Mishka.
Welcome back to Greenfield's homoerotic.
Just stick to X and O's, dude.
Don't tell me
Yeah,
who
this is a
will
big
win.
X and O podcast.
Dude, tell me who will win game. I do not care whose dick Jack wants to suck.
Can't have a little. All of a sudden, can't have a little conversation about a hot OC.
Conversation, eh?
It's been a long day, John. I told you I was fucking around with muriatic acid today. Did have a respirator on though.
Did you?
Smart.
Look at you.
Like a pussy. Applebee's introduces $200 date night pass. So $200 for the year. You and one other person. You just eat. Like you go as much as you want. Once a month.
No,
once a week.
It's once
Yeah,
a
I
week.
thought it was once a week. So that's pretty good, dude.
200.
If
200 for the year.
So if you actually would, anyone who would use it, it would be a $1,600 value.
That's crazy. So you can go there and order. There's got to be a limit.
No, there is a limit.
Yeah, you can't go there and just get all the tenders you want.
No, you go there and you're allowed to spend
steak?
$30. That's your
total
between the two of you.
So anything over 30, you pay.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to drop another 10 to 15 each time you're there.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
That's dude. But Applebee's is disgusting.
I've
Yeah.
been at Applebee's since the 90s.
I can't.
Which one did you go to that you hate? Because sometimes it depends where they're at.
Edgewood. I ate at Edgewood.
That's my hometown.
Yeah.
Over there.
I ate it. Is that one still kicking?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
fucking packed.
I ate there once and I got like so sick when I was younger, and dude, this was like high school, and the dude that we went to high school with worked at that Applebee's, and he would hook it up. He would you would order chicken tenders, and fries. And then he would put 1,000,000 chicken tenders underneath your fries, so you would get all tendered up, and fucking just you're supposed to only get 3 or 4 tenders in a basket. You're getting like 10 tenders and a ton
for
of
the
fries.
price of 3.
Yeah, they were just buried underneath the fries. But dude, I ate there one time and I got like so
It was like,
sick.
you want some raw chicken?
That's a
And
rough time. I mean,
that was it.
There might be an Applebee's near you that might be better.
Yeah,
Because the TGI Fridays in the waterfront was hell on earth.
See, I'm a big
The one
Friday.
out in South, I went to one near South Hills Village.
Like Good Fridays
it was
is
phenomenal.
good. Yeah, Good Fridays is really
Good burger.
Good Chili's is good. I love when you get a Chili's in an airport. I'm a big Chili's airport guy.
I haven't ate at too many Chili's.
Yeah, I would take Chili's over Applebee's any day of the week.
Yeah, I don't know about that deal.
Joe Welsh and my dad are big Applebee's guys. My mom and me just think it's like the most disgusting shit on earth. But you're saying you still frequent them?
No.
Oh, okay.
I live 2 minutes away and I never go there.
Yeah.
If you were like, I mean, think about that. If you were like a college kid, that'd be great. You know what I mean? Just like you and one of your boys. Like,
You and your
dude,
boy
get this-
split it, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get this
You can
pass.
bring a different person every freaking time, obviously, right?
But like, dude, for $100, we'll split this. We can each eat an entree here once a week.
Well, they give you like an Applebee's ID. Applebee's ID.
I guess, yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Show-
I mean, you're definitely
show
going
bitches
over
that.
every time.
Every time.
Right.
Unless you somebody's going to finagle it to get it just perfect.
Right.
Someone's gonna work the numbers there and take extreme advantage of that.
I think they're going to have things so you can't do that. Like, they're going to have the apps priced a certain way and everything, just so you get...
Yeah, you're not going in there and slamming
I'd be
a strip.
interested.
You got to
steak.
go there on the early bird special for your financial gain.
I wonder if the times are included, because it's a
That's
dinner
what I mean.
pass.
Yeah,
I'd be interested to see how many of these they actually sell. I bet they sell a decent
I bet they
amount.
sell a bunch.
It's already sold out.
Sold out in 5 minutes.
Do you know what the max number was
Can't
they
even
could
get
sell?
one then.
I just went on the site, they were gone.
They were gone. So you tried to cash in
You're
on
trying
this.
to be a
My
part of
buddy
it.
emailed me like 2 minutes before it went live. I went 5 minutes after 12, and it was gone.
Wow.
Really? I wonder what they're going for in the resale market.
They're just scalping Applebee's
Got it
IDs.
for 400.
For 400, dude.
We got Louis Vuitton. It's launching a $3,000 sandwich bag for delivery drivers. It is sick.
That's fucking stupid.
Dude, that is pretty cool looking.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're walking around
For
with
somebody who's delivering you
if you're
food,
walking around with a
you want a tip?
with a $3,000 Louis fucking lunch bag, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
man.
your Uber Eats in it.
Yeah, but I mean, no one's obviously if you're Uber Eats, you're not spending $3,000 on this. If you're some rich kid, I'm taking that to school with me all the time.
Yeah, and I still think
Don't
it's
get me wrong,
stupid.
it's ridiculous, but also pretty cool.
like
what's the
that
key? It keeps it all warm.
Yeah, it's insulated, John.
Yeah, it's nice.
for $3,000. Like
That-
you could get. You know how many times you could eat at Applebee's?
Yeah.
You know how many
Costco got one for
$200
like
passes
$12.
Yeah,
How many times do you think you eat at Applebee's? $3,000.
for years,
Yeah, definitely years.
15 years or 150 years.
Oh, you're saying with the pass?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
So would I rather feed my generations of my family for 150 years with Applebee's, or give them this fucking stupid leather knapsack just because it says Louis Vuitton on it?
Look at the guy. Look at him.
Is that a guy?
That's what I was thinking. What's the right pronoun for that? They, him, she. He got the same. He looks like Darlene a little bit from Roseanne. Matt, her mom owned the lunchbox.
Dude, I seen a meme of Patrick Mahomes next to Darlene. They could be brother and sister.
Oh,
Think?
yeah.
Dude. When these two write pictures, it's
But her voice is way deeper.
yeah. Darlene's so ass, man.
Yes.
Like, dude, Becky was just like average at best.
The second Becky was decent.
The second Becky was definitely better than the first Becky. She was like hot because Darlene was so gross.
So gross.
yes.
So gross. I'd rather wreck Jackie than
I was gonna say,
Darlene.
I'd rather fuck John Goodman.
It would go second Becky, first Becky, Jackie, Roseanne, DJ, Darlene,
Wait, what's her friend? The one, the red
Crystal.
Yeah.
Dude, Crystal's actually like number 2. And then
She's all
Tom
country.
Arnold's like second wife, that crazy broad Nancy. You remember her? He's a big Roseanne guy.
George Clooney was on it. I'd bang him before I'd bang
Yeah,
Darlene.
Clooney was a dick on that. He was running a sweatshop.
Yeah. Didn't he beat up Jackie? the
No,
one time?
no. That was a totally different
another
dude. But yeah, Jackie's boyfriend was working body shots on her, fucking big time.
I don't remember this.
Dude, fuck, what was the dude's name? I'm never gonna remember.
And then,
But yeah, Jackie was fucking catching body shots from her boyfriend. She went over there all sore from all the body shots. Roseanne told Dan, and she's like, "Don't make a big deal about it." Dan goes out the back door, comes in with a fucking sore hand, cracks a brewski, grabs a piece of chicken out of the KFC bucket, 5 O's there, and they arrested him. Dan took it like beat
They were
the
like,
fuck
well, what,
out of him.
They're like, what did he say? He was like, I think he said, ouch,
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 yeah,
my
yeah,
head.
yeah.
That's a great episode.
Yeah, it is a great episode. Jackie was catching body shots, though, dude. Instagram encouraged people to get off their site after they were on for too long. Yeah, I mean, so what? How long did they say? It's like a reminder, like, hey, maybe put the phone down for a while?
Yeah, and it's kind of like they've been doing this on gambling.
I was just
sites.
gonna say, if you're like playing slots all night, they're like, "Hey, pal,
They've
you've
been
been out
telling
here
you,
for
T-Bird.
you've been out here for 2.5
No
hours."
more parlays.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot, but it's also like when I like forget to close out the app.
Yes.
And then it will just pop up like, hey, you've been on here. Like, dude, it takes me 5 minutes to put a parlay in,
So
cuz. Relax.
I think in a way that's what this is. It's like, oh, you forgot to close out. Oh, let me look some more.
Yeah.
By no way mean are they trying to be the good guy.
No, I think they're doing it to try to like say, look, we care. We don't want people addicted to our app, so we're putting this reminder out. All you can do is clear. Same thing with the gambling app.
Dude, if we didn't have this podcast, are you guys deleting your socials?
Yeah.
I'm deleting them all except Twitter, I think.
I'm not on
I'm on
Instagram
Facebook,
anyway.
and that's it. I don't
You're
know.
not on Instagram at all?
Uh-uh.
Shut that down, huh?
I just, I've deleted the app. I mean, I could probably go back to it. I just haven't
Yeah,
been on
just not.
for at least 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, I would like to get rid of them. Twitter, I enjoy. I actually get like decent news off Twitter too. But fucking
Yeah, Twitter.
Dude, TikTok, especially when I don't really smoke weed too much anymore. But when I did, I would just sit there and just be like, dude, the next thing you know, like an hour and a half's passed.
Yeah,
like, dude, what am I doing?
And you're just mushing your brain.
Mushing your brain. Zird, you're a big face. Well, you got comedy and stuff. If you didn't have to do comedy or the podcast, you deleting them or you keeping them?
I'd get rid of I'd probably get, I mean, dude, nah, I wouldn't get rid of Facebook, but I'd delete everything else.
Facebook, that's your people. That's your lane.
That's me. That's I'm a big Facebook guy.
Dude, I'll tell you what, me not having Facebook for like, I don't know, it's been a while now. You forget like people exist. It's kind of weird. Like in our group chat, like, you know, so we talking shit on somebody, they'll fire like someone's Facebook status up, like, look at this idiot. And I'm like, dude, I totally forgot about this fucking person. They're still doing this shit. I haven't had this shit in 2 years, whatever it is. And like, they're still the same, huh? Doesn't get tired. Well, I guess people would say the same thing about us doing this fucking podcast every week. Naked man arrested Friday downtown for trying to buy a bagel.
Yeah, I can't believe you got in trouble for that.
He tried to go in for a half a dozen.
Did you see Jason Kelce going ham at the Chiefs game?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I liked it. I like, dude, that made me love him because earlier in that week, Travis and him had like a little bit of beef on their podcast.
Yeah, they like stopped the pod.
He got up and he bailed.
Yeah.
He started hating on. He was kind of fucking. He went too deep on him too quick.
Who?
Travis went in on
The
Jason.
Eagles lost, and then Travis said that like they talk about the game every time they get on. And he's like, Jason's like, you know, yeah, this happened, and he's like, sounds like the Eagles are making excuses, and like Jason's like, dude, I need a minute, and he was furious, and then he was like, took a sip of water or something, and he just got up and left, and then they finished the podcast like
The
a
next
day,
day.
2 days later or something like that. So I mean, that's just brother shit.
You imagine them two ogres fighting?
Yeah.
I think Jason's giving him the business.
I agree.
Yeah.
But then to see him on Sunday with his shirt off, just not giving a fuck.
Fuck it. Season's
Having a
over.
time of his
Retired
life.
life, yeah.
Taylor Swift's in the box, making her real uneasy.
Yeah.
Jumping
You think? You don't think she liked that?
I think no. I think
I
she
don't think she's
probably.
ever been around that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if she's ever been around that type of shit.
Yeah.
Did you see all the memes with Taylor Swift? Like,
Yeah, that one her bent over with the painted tits is hot. What is that? That's obviously her face on
it's
something?
her face. They're putting it on like bodies. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm into that one.
Like
I mean, I like
Photoshop.
stopped in my chest. Like, what is that one? Because Taylor Swift really doesn't do it for me. I mean, she's a decent looking chick, but like, it's just body paint is intriguing.
They're engaged now.
No, not yet.
I swear, I thought I just seen.
So they're gonna wait till the summer, Mike.
Yeah,
Jeez.
come on,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
He
It's your-
did say
it's your Swiftie
he did
news,
say
right?
he has something special planned for Valentine's Day.
What if it was him and his brother running a train?
Well, I seen a retweet and it said anal.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jason jumping down in the stands, dude. I mean, Buffalo's like losing that game, and he's just like having the time of his life. That could have went kind of south for him, but it
Yeah.
seemed like it was all right. He's a likable enough guy. But yeah, it's good to see someone partying with their shirt off. You know, everybody loves it when he does it. But when I used to do it, you need to go to therapy. It's all fun and games when Jason Kelce does it, though. Huh?
I started that shit.
Yeah, I've been doing it for fucking 15 years, Jason.
I get it. I need to stop drinking so much.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
Now I barely drink, and I couldn't be any more boring. What we got? Oh, dude, this is fucking disgusting, man. Did you see this with the Burt's Bees chapstick?
Yeah.
The ranch?
Sold out.
Dude, oh my God.
Burt's
America's
Bees-
so fat. That is gross. So Burt's Bees came out with a limited edition ranch dipper for their chapstick, and I'm assuming it tastes like ranch. What else?
Ranch flavored chapstick.
Ranch flavored chapstick. Yeah. What
The
are the four
whites love
flavors?
it.
What does it say? Hidden Valley Ranch,
Buffalo sauce
Fresh carrot
and crunchy celery.
Crunchy Celery, Fresh Carrot, fucking
That's
Hidden
for
Valley
the
Ranch.
fats. That's for
Yeah,
the fats.
The
That's
fats.
Yeah, what is some pig rubbing all four of them? Like, no,
that's
I'm eating
eating 'em.
chicken.
She was like,
I'm eating chicken wings.
If you put the buffalo
Yeah.
in the ranch, it's delicious.
That's
Here,
like-
you can have the celery.
I put one on top lip and one on the
Yeah,
bottom
right.
lip.
That's like a Suboxone for someone addicted to heroin. You can't get to the wing, you know what I mean? Because it's like in between lunch. You just rub like the hot sauce, bring it all over your fucking muck. The fat's just, and it holds them over.
They're
dude.
just chewing that, dude.
yeah, they're eating the chapstick.
I was just gonna
Yeah,
say
100%
there's
they're
never-
eating that.
Fats
Yeah.
love eating chapsticks.
Yeah, there's people have weird shit out there. Like, you know, they eat weird stuff. Like that one show, I forget what it was called, but like that one chick was eating like nail files and shit like that. The people were definitely greasing this shit.
For sure.
Nail files?
They, she was like addicted to True Life. I mean,
that shit's fucking gross.
Dude, she was munching on them.
Emery board.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
can't.
that is.
Makes me grind my teeth a thing.
Yeah,
I just thought about chewing that. It's
I don't
fucking
like it.
disgusting.
Let's do some voicemails.
In Greenfield's Finest, boys, this is Gary from Baldwin. Wanted to give you a shot and talk about the gear grinder that I'm working through right now. There's a bunch of them, but this one just fucking really irritates me. So my wife, she don't find fucking anything funny. And my friend, I'm leaving a big sale. Shut up. So she don't find anything. Shut the hell up, seriously. We're pissing on a seat. Shut up. All right, so she don't find anything funny. Gotta shut the door.
Pissing on a seat.
Like, my friends think I'm funny. She don't laugh. Come up with these zingers. She doesn't laugh at all. And I'll give you, this is an example from when we were at the beach down in Nags Head. So we were down there, and my dad, he had a month left to live because he smoked too many squares and had small cell lung cancer. He was fucking sitting there in the chair tanning, right? My wife looks at me, and she goes, check your dad out tanning over there. You know, it looks like he's enjoying himself. I'm like, nah, he's just getting a good base before he roasts in hell. And she looks at me like, I have fucking 6 eyes. It's a funny fucking
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what the hell, dude. You know, it just pisses me off. Like, I'm fucking funny.
I mean, that's funny.
Yeah,
it's a little dark, but it's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know your dad. If I knew your dad, it might be a little funnier. But yeah, no, that's a funny joke. That should play. Tell your wife to loosen up.
Yeah, it's your dad, not hers.
Right, yeah, you can't say it about someone else's dad.
Yeah.
You can say it about your own dad. But, yeah, listen, I'm a funny guy. I don't know how funny my wife thinks I am.
Nobody's wife thinks
No.
they're funny.
Depends what day of the week it is.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know?
sometimes the laughs are there and sometimes they're
Sometimes
not.
You could
Joe.
say the same thing if she's in a good mood and she'd crack up, and then if she's in a bad mood, say she's like, "You're so fucking stupid."
Yeah, they're
Is everything a joke? Like,
Oh my god, I got that the other day. Like, pretty, yeah,
like, you know what? I'm in a good mood when I'm joking. So
yeah, right.
I guess go back to old Grumpy.
crowd was a lot better out here last night.
When we start spiking glasses off the wall, what do you want?
Body shots.
Come here, Jackie.
Hey guys, Joey Walsh here. Just sitting in the firehouse, doing some reports, catching up to the shows on YouTube. You guys are a hoot. But got to the part of this episode where we're talking about shoveling snow and throwing on the street. This guy's on Commercial Road. I am also a main road resident. Just went through this yesterday. You shovel it down the driveway, because my driveway's diagonal, goes down on the street, a little bit of a slope, and then I never put it over the white line. So I'll put it on the corner of my lot, a pile on the white line, so no cars actually drive through it. So that guy sucks. And also, with 2 episodes ago, when that brother from Florida bit off the other brother's dick, I've never been in position to, like, bite my brother's dick, ever. So something weird happened there. All right, guys, thanks.
That's what I said. I didn't say you were. I said we were been brothers for a long time, and we never came close to biting each other's dicks. I never said, like, man, that's one time Joe almost bit my dick.
I had to stop him.
I'm 90% sure I did, but God, you don't remember all the shit
He
you
was
say.
drunk. I don't know if he was going to bite it. He was going to do something.
Yeah, Joe lives on a very busy road. Yeah, you got to get the shit off your driveway. But
Right,
yeah,
but just don't throw it like I'm talking about, like, in the
throw
middle.
it in the middle. Yeah,
That's respectable to put it.
Like blatantly in the middle of the street.
Yeah. So, like, no, there's no problem there. That would suck living on a main road like that, especially Joe's, like, driveway. It's kind of like, it's right there.
It's
so
steep, too,
those plows go by. They're probably just
They
fucking
shove it, put it right back.
right
sometimes.
back where it is. Yeah.
I have, like, some customers on main roads, like, you'll do it, and then, like, the city will come back and plow it on there, and then it gets real cold overnight.
And that shit freezes, and
Ice
you're
then,
fucking
There ain't
fucked.
really much you could do about that.
No, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And even like that's not really what's the city supposed to swoop by again, and they
Well,
never keep
could
up with that.
drive a little slower, but
Yeah, you got, dude. I mean, what do you want? Clear? Dude, you're impossible to please, John. When it comes to the
I've been
Department of
told.
Public Works.
Hey guys, Chuck Diesel here. I just got on Mike Seidel's comedy show, 19th of January here at Squirrel Hill Sports Bar. It was a good time. I just sit right in front with a big yellow 1979 Pirates jersey. Got me picked on, but I had a great time. And it was nice meeting the people down there, and it's nice seeing you, Mike, and everybody else there. The comedians were great. You guys have a good one.
Thanks, Chuck. Always love a positive.
Chuck's just a good call, dude. It makes you feel good. He's in a good mood all
He's
the time.
giggling and shit. He's having a good time. We're having a good time.
Good for you.
GFP, love the podcast. This is Robert from Latrobe. Got a What Would Greenfield Do? Moved into my house about 2 years ago. The neighbors next door don't shovel their sidewalks. Every once in a while, they'll have a family member stop by to shovel, but for the most part, they don't do it themselves. I've done it for them once or twice without them asking, but I think it just makes it look like shit, and there's constantly kids and people walking by on that sidewalk, so I often find myself, whenever it's bad enough, going through and cleaning up their sidewalk for them. But after lifting concrete and digging in dirt and working all day, once I get home, I kind of just want to say fuck it and let them deal with it themselves. What will Greenfield do? What should I do about it? Thanks, boys.
Leave it.
Oh, did he say how old? Are they elderly, or are they just normal people?
Didn't
like,
say the age.
That's
plays
a
big factor.
Yeah, that's a big factor.
I'll tell you,
Man, how big is that damn sidewalk? You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, a sidewalk, you could always do like a pass on someone's sidewalk. Now, doing someone's like driveway and shit like that, now you're getting into some crazy stuff.
I know, like where I live on the corner lot. The house right up from me, like this way, is an older woman. I just automatically go to hers, shovel it. But when you come back around this way, it's younger people. So I literally stop right when it gets to their driveway. You're younger. You can be shoveling.
You're able-bodied.
So your neighbors are still like who haven't ever shoveled their shit.
Or cut their grass or nothing.
They're still doing nothing.
But their dad will come up from West Virginia and shit to cut the grass back like once every 2 months. I'm just like, they asked me to do it to one. I'm like, dude, I ain't just cutting your grass. We'll pay. I was like, dude, it might break my mower. I don't know. The kid looks horrible. I don't want to cut it. Call someone.
Yeah, well, you pay me something decent. Well, there's Kenny.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. So, when you stop at a light, a lot of them have that line on the ground. It means stop here on red. Well, it happens. Sometimes people go past that line. But, if you're making a turn with a bus or sometimes even your own vehicle, people are past that line. That line's there for a reason, so they need to back the fuck up. Sometimes maybe, you don't have to make the turn that wide, and you do it to make them back up on purpose because you just feel like being a dick. But they still need to back up because they crossed the fucking line. And then when they do back up, they got the balls to look at you like expecting the thank you wave. Like, I ain't thanking you for backing up. You should stop there in the first place.
Bus drivers love making a wide turn when they need to. I don't know if I'm on Kenny's side on this one.
Dude, the one coming off the Greenfield one near the Kogos and Beechwood.
Yeah.
Like that one right there is always notorious that bus drivers coming up. And they're in up the street on, what's that, Winterburn?
There's one in Millville that's bad that I forgot. I'm a little guilty of this, so.
I hate doing it. If I have like a dump truck and a trailer on it, dude, it's like, come on, man. I can't make this fucking turn without you, backing up or moving to the side or something.
Yeah, busted to the right, buddy.
Yeah. I feel like those stop here on reds signs could be more visible. You know what I mean? If you're not, you're you're driving, you're supposed to be looking for signs.
Reflective line on the ground that's like 3 feet wide and a sign that, you can miss that pretty easily.
No, they're just those white signs, right? They're not like.
No, they have a sign, and then they got that big strip that's
a white strip.
Yeah, the white strip. I guess
like
you're right. I don't know what else you could
wide.
do. Yeah.
And it reflects off your freaking lights.
But those bus drivers, dude, they love making them wide turns. They look at you like a fucking asshole when you're looking at them.
They own the road sometimes.
Yep.
I'm sure Kenny doesn't do that, but a lot of them do.
Nah, I think Kenny might.
Sounds like it from that last.
Yeah, they probably just bitch about civilian drivers all day long when they get back to the shop.
Like, these normies don't know how to drive.
Hey everybody, Eagle Tits here. Time for your favorite part of the show, the ads. Our sponsors help keep the show going, so if anybody that we talk about interests you, please go show them support. Alright, let's get into this. Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com. Primetime Appliance. You've heard us talk about them before. Their company puts the customer first. They're punctual and they take their time to get the job done right the first time. Cooktop repair, dishwasher repair, dryer repair, electric appliance repair, freezer repair, gas appliance repair, refrigerator repair, washer repair. I could go on all day. Have an emergency? Call them at 412-896-1395 or visit them at primetimeappliance.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's hot sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Money line. Who be corn dicking this week?
Fairlife milk smells like poop.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a milk boy, so I never had Fairlife.
Who said that?
Okay, I drank it before, and I thought it was fucking delicious.
Yeah,
I thought this was
milk.
like high-end fancy milk.
Yeah, it's high end.
For a non-milk boy.
It's lactose free though, so it's
they're not all lactose free.
every
it seems
one
like
of them says.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
Lactose free, yeah.
Well, it's
But
still good.
I've drank it a few times. I've never smelled the poop.
How much milk is in there? It doesn't seem like it's a lot of milk.
No, well, look at the thing.
Does
How
it
many
say
ounces?
32 ounces or 52?
52.
All right, so 32 is a quart. How many ounces are in a
It's a quart and a half.
quart and a half? That's a decent amount of milk.
Yeah.
That's probably $6 for that thing, but
Yeah, this is high-end milk,
That's
right?
It's not
Give me
cheap.
some old United Dairy with the red cap
Dude,
on it.
that Fairlife, like their chocolate milk is fucking on fleek and smells nothing of
So
poop.
who said it smelled like poop?
The New York Post.
Yeah.
Well, New York Post smells
Maybe
like
he got a
poop.
bad one.
He might have got a bad
might
one.
have got a bad one.
Yeah, you ever catch some rotten milk, dude? Stinks.
Oh
gonna
my
be-
God, it's rude.
Oh, some smelly stuff.
That's an
rancid.
article.
I passed my milk gene on to my son. He's
He
not.
can't fuck with the milk.
He's not. It's not looking like it early.
You can drink
It's not-
Fairlife though. You're lactose intolerant,
Yeah,
right?
that's all lactose. Oh, I guess that is all lactose free. I don't think
Yeah,
that.
that's why they put that.
Dude,
on the
but once
bottle.
you milk's one of those you gotta acquire that taste at a young age.
Right, you gotta eat that
You
shit.
can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't be in your 30s or 40s and
Jump
start
in like,
firing
oh
up
man,
milk.
you know what
yeah.
I want? You know what I go for? I go to hankering for some vitamin Z milk.
Yeah. How much? Do you boys drink a lot of milk?
I used to when I was a kid. Now, when I have cereal.
Cereal.
Girls drink a lot. Back in the day when we were kids, it was like, all right, you got to drink a milk with
dinner. Yeah.
But I was like, I wasn't that you didn't have that. I was allergic.
No.
My dad used to do
Drink
that.
Pepsi.
We used to have you had to have a glass of milk, and then after that, you could drink whatever the fuck you want.
I feel like the Italians, that's like a thing. Dude,
Yeah.
I always like
You know how gross a glass of
anytime
milk
with
with pasta
pasta.
is?
Oh my god!
Gross.
Dude, me and Lainey
You
were
won't even fucking drink the milk.
Me and
You
Lainey
know
were
what I mean?
talking about this morning for some fucking reason. It's
gross.
But I was like, oh, dude, I'd be over like my friend's house sometimes, and they would have to drink milk with just rigatoni. You know what I mean?
Red sauce and
Yeah.
milk are not. They don't go
Oh.
hand in hand by any means.
No.
No. What are you a milk boy, Z-Bird?
Nah, like same thing with my cereal.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't dislike it.
I make
mean,
my kids drink
if,
milk.
like a
Do you?
good cookie and a milk.
They like it?
But I'm not going to slam
They do,
a
but I
glass
was
of
like,
milk.
fuck it. If I had to suffer, you guys are eating fucking.
Is it a fight?
Rigatoni and milk.
Yeah. Are you? So you're not to this day. You're not. If you're get a bowl of rigatoni, you're not pounding milk, are you?
No, I'm a grown up now,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
When I lived at home, I had to do that. I make my daughter not every day, but I make them drink milk with dinner.
Yeah.
95% of the time.
Is there an argument, or are they down with it? They just know
Well,
it's part of
know
it.
that's
part
how
of
it
it,
is.
yeah.
I broke them down.
Pittsburgh Scanner reported someone who was driving on a trail while they were walking their Pomeranian dogs on a leash through the window. So someone's down in Southside, down by the river there on the river trail. They were driving on the street, had their dogs outside, and were just like walking them with their car. Pretty slick move.
It's cold out there.
They're
freezing.
driving their car on the bike path.
Oh, wait, they were on the bike path.
Yes, they're driving on the bike path with the dog. That's what I'm saying. They were taking up the whole fucking thing.
I mean, there's pros and cons to this.
Well, yeah. So you're saying, but they can't get on the actual path. It's blocked off. So if you're like thinking like the trail, they can't get on the trail down there. But the bike path is like along like the river before you get on the trail, like down by like the boat docks and shit like that.
Okay.
So, but like I guess that is technically like the bike path, but. I mean, it's like you said, it's cold out. Walking, let them dogs do a little walking.
It's a cold week, man. It was like 5 degrees.
I'd be scared the dog would be running under the car. A little
Yeah, it's probably
Pomeranian.
not safe.
Dude, you don't want to be down there with a little dog, dude. That is Geese City. They roll thick down there, dude. Real thick.
Your dog gets attacked and you start driving
Yeah,
fast, run your dog over.
That's a recipe for disaster. That's like bad dog ownership. But I mean, definitely a cool. I think I know who the Pittsburgh Scanner is. I think I know the Pittsburgh Scanner.
Are we going to announce it here? Or?
No, I would never do that to them. They actually hit me up this weekend saying if we ever need anything retweet or anything like that, do it. But there was a guy. I'm trying to figure that. So there was a dude down Big Jim's this weekend. He's IG in the scanner, and he's listening. He's definitely listening. He was down Pittsburgh. He was down Big Jim's in the run. He has it on Instagram. A little bit later, Pittsburgh Scanner is down Big Jim's in the run. Yeah, Big Jim's in the run it's not jam-packed down there anymore.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Is it?
Fucking right, dude.
It still cracks, dude. Go down
Does
there.
it?
Well, obviously, you haven't been there in a while.
I don't want to know who the Pittsburgh Scanner is.
Well,
I don't want to.
I just have a theory, and I think I could be right. I'll never out them, but like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think I might know who it
You
is.
think
They
you
do a great
unraveled
job.
the
I think I
riddle,
unraveled the riddle. We were like talking to the DMs, and like part of me wanted to just ask because he's like, dude, I'm a big fan of the show. Dino actually put me onto it. So it kind of like my theory's like coming together a little more.
Yeah.
But then I was like, dude, I was like say like, who is it? But then I was like, dude, I don't even know if I really don't want to know, dude. I like the mystery of the Pittsburgh Scanner.
He sent us some stickers. The
Did
Navy
he?
ones, yeah.
Yeah, he's a friend of the show, and we're a friend of the Pittsburgh Scanner. So yeah, I don't want to blow up their spot, but like I think I might have cracked the code this past
I'll
weekend.
go for some Big Jim's
So you're saying Big
tomorrow.
Jim's in the run is still cracking like that, huh?
Yeah.
I usually get down there about twice a year. It's usually around fish time, so it's around this time of year. We're coming up on the Lenten season here.
Oh, yeah.
You guys fish fry, guys?
No.
No?
I don't eat.
Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah.
Nobody.
I'll just eat a
You?
plain pizza.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Dude, me and my parents do.
I like a fresh fish fry.
We'll either do like a fish fry or we'll have like, we call it a fish fun Friday. That we'll get all types of fucking fish and just cook. You know what I mean? I
Like-
do it at their house, so my house doesn't smell like
Smell
fish.
like
you know?
hell. Yeah, I like a nice cod sandwich.
Ah, dude, all kind of fish. That's good for you.
I like shrimp and stuff.
Do you like shrimp and stuff?
Shrimp and stuff.
Shrimp's fire, dude.
Yeah. You ever have a fish sandwich?
Yeah, I've had a fish sandwich. I just don't prefer it.
All right.
I'm not going to be, backed into a corner to eat fish.
When you don't have to.
I don't have to.
You ever have a fillet of fish at McDonald's?
Filet of fish is actually
when I was like
fire,
young
dude.
and it was
So
Lent.
yeah, I don't think I ever had one, but I'm hearing a lot of good things about fillet of
they're
fish.
not bad.
It's like
dude.
a square fish stick.
Yeah, it's a fish. Yeah, it's a fish patty,
But
dude.
it's all fucking church fish sandwiches too.
Yeah, right.
Right, but the tartar
good.
sauce is where
the tartar
it's at.
sauce is the ketchup.
Some
Where do you
churches
go?
are
I go
better
tartar
than-
sauce ketchup.
Dude, they throw what, a slab of cheese on the tartar? I take
I
it
don't
just
like
how
the
they make it.
cheese. Ugh.
I'm with you there, dude. I don't like the American cheese on a fish sandwich. I think it's weird.
You're out of your tree.
Yeah.
I'd rather just go like some lettuce and something.
Yeah. But you ever have a fillet of fish?
No, I never liked fish ever. I
Not
never,
a fish guy ever at all, huh?
Uh-uh.
Shrimp?
none of it.
You
No
only like
seafood,
mussels,
huh?
clams, none of that shit. Lobster, nothing. You're
Would you ever really
crazy.
give it a try, or is that one of those things that kind of just passed you by?
It's one of the things that just passed me by.
I think you do. I think you would enjoy it.
Nah, I'm good.
Do I get a forced
scallop,
You don't
a good-
like
I'm
it.
not trying to
You
force.
don't
I'm
like
trying to open new doors.
No,
Yeah.
I tried like some
You don't eat mushrooms either, do you?
like mushrooms with stuff with crab meat and stuff, and I ate them, and they weren't bad. I ain't into the fish and seafood.
Dude, we were down CG a couple weeks ago, Capitol Grill, and
Okay, big dog.
humble brag.
but well, I was I said CG like a dickhead, so I don't want people but there was an order of mushrooms there, and I just like threw them on my plate. The lady was like, "Dude, you don't even like mushrooms," and I do like them at like fancy steakhouses. Like but I was like, it doesn't even matter anymore. You know what I mean? It's just you're at that. I think we're that old.
You're an adult now,
You're an
Jack.
adult now. I'm eating.
My palate's changed.
I had a chicken sandwich today with lettuce and tomato on it. I never would have left tomato on my sandwich. Like,
I hate tomato
dude, and I
sandwich.
just ate. I ate two of them. I was like, this is
It is what
whatever.
it is.
That
It
is
what
true.
it is.
I
Whoever
used to-
gets it wet.
Yep.
I used to be a no tomato guy my whole life, and now I just leave it the way it is. However you make it.
It just doesn't matter anymore.
No.
See, I'm like that. I'm like that with like sautéed onions and shit. I used to like a raw onion more than a sautéed.
Oh, see, I still can't do raw onions.
I
I
love a
do like a
sautéed.
sauteed.
Sautéed onion, that smacks, dude.
A raw onion, that's one thing that will
Yeah,
still...
you can't go heavy though. You need like 2 rings on a sandwich.
Smacks like Jackie's boyfriend.
Working the body.
A lot of domestic violence jokes. Buffalo Bills fan, Super Bowl tattoo the day before they lost to the Chiefs. AB says, crackers arch weekend. Dude, these fans, like this dude, there was a couple dudes like full blown having like panic attacks crying. Like, I get it. You like your squad, but like,
Get a job.
yeah, get some
unless you
responsibilities.
lost unless you lost $100,000 on the game.
Right. I
Yeah.
don't think
Or
this dude
I mean,
did.
not even
All
100
your money.
All your
Yeah.
money. Let's just
Yeah.
say you lost all your money.
Should
on
be
the game.
worse things in life, buddy.
Yeah.
This dude's like a fucking grown up. Hopefully he's on ecstasy or something.
I don't think so.
That's you could have covered that easy. That looks fake.
Does look fake. I feel like this happens every year too. Some dickhead gets a tattoo before their team wins.
He ain't busting no cheeks,
None.
No.
But yeah, he wasn't the only guy crying. There was a bunch of adults crying in the stands of the Bills. I mean, I get it; they love their squad, but like you said,
Yeah.
what if you
Ask
have some
Josh
real
Allen to
problems?
pay the rent.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
CJ
That dude
Stroud,
did.
NBC fuck CJ Stroud. He was thanking God, and after last week's game, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this week, and they completely edited it out, took the God part out. So NBC hates God.
Yeah.
In your first NFL season and a record-setting performance for you, what does this moment mean?
I mean, it's been amazing being in this city for as short as I've been. But first and foremost, I just want to give all glory and praise to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's been amazing.
I feel like God's kind of falling off here a little bit.
Well, when they
Jesus Christ.
edited it out, you don't need to go out of your way to edit out God. That's odd.
Yeah, it is odd. Yeah, that's
That
yeah, I
makes
don't
me
like that
think
at
like,
all.
why would you
Who
do
did that? Whose decision was that?
Yeah, who hates Jesus Christ so much?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If dude wants to talk about Jesus Christ, let him talk about
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
If he thanked his mom, let him say what the fuck he wants to say.
Yeah, that's censorship right there.
Right, but you're not hearing. I feel now that like that's been edited out. I feel like you haven't been hearing a lot about Jesus lately. He's kind of falling off.
Like taking him out of everything.
Yeah, that's what.
That's why it's falling off, because people are taking him out of life.
My point.
He's been canceled.
Are they canceling Jesus
They're
Christ?
trying.
They're not going to.
Dude,
No, on
we'll
my
start.
watch.
We'll start talking about Jesus Christ all the time. Dude, you're a big Jesus Christ guy for a long time.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
You
am.
still into Jesus?
Yeah, but like during that time, I was a lot more like focused on, like I was like writing them short stories and all that, and I feel like my real way is through the comedy. But yeah, I gave up on the short stories.
Dude, you were doing radio for the
Yeah.
Was it?
It's like 92
Youth
point-
Ministries or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck it was.
Dude, I
Was that
deep.
similar to this?
Not at all.
No.
No. It was just me telling a bunch of Cub Scots not to do heroin.
Well, what do you, we on the radio to do that? Like, what do you mean? I don't know.
No, I would go on the radio sometimes, but then I would also do like tours for. I go on this like tour around fundraising time for the Washington City Mission, and they go to places, to other churches, explaining like how the mission helped me.
God, yeah.
And I was like,
You were their spokesperson.
the spokesperson out front.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
He was the face of the mission.
but it saved my life. I mean,
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying you were out there.
Even though it fucked me, like I ended up getting fucked up at it, it definitely like laid a foundation in my life that I still apply today.
Yeah, there you go. Jesus Christ, back.
That's on NBC.
That's your own
Yeah,
NBC.
NBC.
I bet you NBC's catching major heat.
They
for
should.
This.
You
yeah.
can have old Lucifer on there, rerun it 48 hours a day, but don't say nothing about
Eagle
Jesus.
Tits is gonna fucking edit out Jesus
Yeah,
Christ every time we
dude,
say
Eagle
it.
Tits hates Jesus Christ. That's a known fact.
Yeah, I can tell by the beard.
Yeah. I bet you we got a lot of Jesus Christ fans out here.
Our demographic, yeah.
Loves Jesus Christ. Brother in arms, 93-year-old Florida woman refuses to pay rent because she thought she was going to die soon. Dude, I mean, look at her.
I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at her.
She's been smoking meth. She's only 46.
Yeah, I mean, she has a good point. Like, if you're like, all right, I got like, if you think you got 6 months rent, you're not getting evicted in 6 months in 2024. So you're like, all right, I'm going to hang on to this fucking lease.
6 months to live. Yeah, run up the credit cards, go crazy.
Yeah, but now she's now she's still
doesn't-
alive.
She's on the street.
Yeah.
She's gonna live to like 133. They're gonna be like, dude, you owe us like fucking 20 years.
Why
back.
do old people go ham with their credit cards?
I swear to God, I was just thinking.
I bet they do.
I wonder if there's some type of thing, like if you get to be like if you get to a certain
They
age,
start, yeah.
No,
reeling
'cause-
your limit back in.
No,
They
because
have
it'll
to.
get that
They have
salary-based.
to.
No,
Yeah.
that debt gets passed on to your fucking family.
Dude,
Fuck outta here.
you're
Get the
nuts.
fuck outta
No,
here.
it doesn't.
How?
Absolutely.
Are you crazy? You're saying if my dad passes away, I'm getting my dad's debt? No way.
You don't think?
No.
No.
I'm not paying it, I'll tell you that.
I don't know.
How?
man.
How can they force you to do it?
Yeah,
I don't
no
know.
way.
I don't
No,
know. I'm
no,
not a lawyer.
no.
We
Throwing
weren't
it
even.
out
I didn't
there.
even talk to the guy.
Yeah, right. Good luck.
I'm saying
I'm
that
his estranged
they,
son.
they might be able to go after what they have, like
Right, yeah,
their property or something like that. But like,
But also, good luck with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
But like, do you think, John, that once you get to be a certain age, you're like, we're gonna bring your credit back?
Yeah, they're not
Yes,
firing
yeah,
credit
yeah.
cards at
They're reeling
80-year-olds
you in,
who
yeah.
are retired.
I don't think there's 80-year-olds out there with $50,000 limit.
Listen, it's not. There's not like credit card applications in your AARP pamphlet. Like when you go to college and there's like
Like, how-
7
yeah.
million.
Because you think like
credit card applications
every
in your
year, like your
books.
credit cards ask you to update your income, but you don't have to like verify that anyway either. You just type in whatever the fucking number
All
you
they
really
do
want.
is look at your payment history. You've been paying your bills, fantastic. We're
Well,
making money off you, great.
right,
We'll
but-
up your fucking limit.
Yeah, but like to a certain point, they
Yeah, but
and then
they reel it back after a certain age.
they have to. If not, they're getting smoked.
Because
Yeah.
old people,
Right, yeah. Yeah, how much you get on that Social Security?
Yeah.
Like that-
Yeah,
1,000 a
run
month.
it up $50,000. Like, all right, now
Yeah.
I'll get you on my I'll give you on my limit
Yeah,
until I
right.
pass away.
That's
How's
it,
your
yeah,
health?
You,
Yeah.
you pay rent. You don't own your house. You know you have no assets. You're on Social Security, but yeah, we'll give you $20,000 limit. There's no way.
Yeah, good for her, man.
I don't blame her.
Kind
I
of
did the
sucks she's
same
still
thing.
alive. The plan didn't work out, but what are you gonna do? Tight end is going on his 8th year of eligibility and playing for the Miami Hurricanes. So this dude is what, 25, 20? He'll be probably turned 26 in college.
His profile picture makes him look like he's a professor.
Oh, that's not him, buddy. So this dude was in college when Obama was a president. He was in the same recruiting class as Justin Herbert. Spent 7 years at the University of Oklahoma, missed multiple seasons because of injury before coming to UM in 23. So he got a lot of injury red shirts, it seems like. You know, they got that COVID year too. 8 years is insane. 25 to be in college, borderline creepy, kind of weird.
If he can play.
Can the boy play?
How old was Winky when he won the national championship? 26?
Yeah.
So, but Winky went to go try and play baseball didn't work out and came
That
back,
happen-
right?
Yeah, there's some stuff like that happens.
Yeah.
A couple guys go to the military, come back.
I don't know, dude. If I was 25 in Miami and you're letting me play another year, I'll probably play another
Why?
year.
What else you got to do? Go to work for a living.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You have
you're
your
grow
whole
up all
life
of a
to
sudden.
fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have your whole life to work.
He's obviously good, or he wouldn't have been at Oklahoma in the first place. You know what I mean? He's definitely got
He's
potential.
definitely good enough to play. But
He
yeah,
might be I mean, they might have held him back too. Like, this is a weak tight end class coming out. You might be a fucking major.
yeah, you might even have a chance. Cam
Yeah.
McCormick. You're gonna be 30 years old, but someone will take a shot. I mean, dude, Kenny was pretty old when he came out. He was like 24, right?
Yeah, he's old as hell too.
Yeah, he's like 26 now.
Yeah, he's 26 now. What are you looking at me like that, John?
I'm just saying, man, he's past his prime.
What do you think?
Bloom is off the rose.
Who do you think the Steelers are going another cornerback? Where do you think they're going to go? They're going to go O-line? They're going to go D-line?
I think they should. I think
linebacker?
first, they need a fast middle linebacker and they need an O lineman.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the things that was what I was thinking. A lot of people, some of the weirdest mock drafts I've seen. I'd say the worst one was us getting Jaden Daniels. I'm like, dude, we're picking literally like 20th.
Yeah.
How the fuck would we get Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, I just don't. Let's figure out a quarterback what we got or get a free agent. I don't think we could.
Let's try this quarterback.
I don't think we could.
Let's keep building.
Yeah, let's build a little bit. I don't think we just keep bringing in quarterbacks and seeing.
Yeah,
what
you got
sticks.
that Broderick Jones. Maybe get another monster center would be great.
Yeah, we need a big center.
We got that right guard's
Yeah, we
killing
need a
it. He
center
was ranked
bad.
first.
We need a center bad.
Our right guard was first in the whole league in rankings.
Was he?
Yep.
Jason Kelce, favorite McDonald's employee, gets a sweet-ass used game jersey after the game. So Jason Kelly having a favorite McDonald's employee is not that surprising. They kind of look like they could be related a little bit there. I'm assuming Jason's hitting the drive-through in the morning every morning.
For a 6-pack of fucking biscuits,
biscuits, egg, and cheese. Or
Yeah, he's getting all biscuited up. Well, that's a big deal for her. Good for her. He gets a signed jersey. Jason retires. Go Birds, thank you. Wonder if Jason's going to keep hitting that McDonald's up. I would imagine that's probably not going to slow down.
I don't know. You see how O linemen after they retire, they fucking shrink.
Yeah,
because they got to eat so many calories to stay that big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that Taylor Lewan dude was talking about it. Everyone's like, man, it's probably so hard to lose that weight. He's like, no, dude, you just stop
Look
eating.
at Alan
you just,
Faneca,
just
Tunch
stop eating
Ilkin.
like 6,000 calories a day.
Right.
He's like, we're eating peanut butter fucking milkshakes in the middle of the night to like keep
Just to stay up,
keep this
yeah.
weight on. So yeah, he probably is going to get all skinny and ripped.
He still might smash some McMuffins.
Dude,
though.
if Jason Kelce gets all skinny and ripped, you think it'll be harder than Travis?
He won, didn't he? Like, wasn't he in the running for sexiest man alive?
Yeah, chicks are into his body type.
Yeah.
They're loving it. Jason Kelce.
Are they?
His body type's hot right now. John, you don't know anything about hot dudes, man.
That's why I come here. Learn from you.
Zbird, dude, you love Big Hurt 916. Zbird sent me a 12-minute video about like this
I
Big
know, he sent me
Hurt
the same
talking
one.
about like busting cheeks. I'm like, dude, in what world do you think I could watch this?
Yeah.
I can't watch a 12-minute video of like anything.
Yeah.
Let alone this dude like talking about busting. You love busting cheeks.
Dude, it's
Explain to everybody who Big Herk is. We haven't talked about him in a while.
So Big Herk 916 is a YouTube dude who got out of prison and now he's a life coach, and he's basically like the fucking funniest dude ever to me on YouTube. He is, and I was scrolling the other day and it just came up, busting cheeks when you're poor, and I'm like, what the fuck is this about? And it was Big Herk explaining how he was still busting cheeks even when he was poor. Are you trying to pull the video up?
Oh, what are we gonna watch all 12 minutes of it?
No, just the first 10 seconds. We was heckling people. But
So
anyway,
wait, why do you have to have money to bust cheeks?
well, he was saying, he was like, all you lames out there saying you can't get this. He's like, man, I was busting cheeks when I was dead ass broke.
When he's saying busted cheeks, is he talking about fucking dudes or fucking chicks?
Chicks,
dude.
Yeah, and then when you're in prison,
Jesus Christ, Jack, is that where your mind goes?
Busted. He's like, now we're talking.
I mean, busted. Do you ever see Big Herk? He looks like you're talking about prison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of where my mind went.
He was like, I was busting cheeks everywhere.
Wait, big one. So here's the story that happens. Big Herc's telling his story about how he's living in this one-bedroom a house where there's like 6 bedrooms, but everyone there rents a room. It's like $800 a month in California. Luckily, there's no background check, so he lives next to this dude. All he does all night is beats off and watch the movie Saw over and over and over again.
Wow.
So he would try. He's like, man, I'll be trying to bust that coochie, and all I can hear is like some motherfucker getting cut in half in the other room. You know what I mean? He's like, so just because you broke, you can't. It don't mean you can't be busting cheeks, you lames. If you out there, you ain't busting cheeks 4-5 times a week, man, you a straight simp.
That's a lot of cheek busting.
It is a lot of cheek busting. He was also went into the thing, if you're married, you should be busting cheeks 5 times a week. I'm like, hold on, Big Herk.
Who got the fucking
Who got
energy
the
for
time
that?
for that, dude?
That's exhausting, Big Herk.
And he was sort of, he sort of like said, stop beating your meat. And I was like, that's why I shut him off. I'm like, all right, you got some.
I've had enough.
I've had enough, Big Herk. You won me over at Life Coach.
AB and Sherilyn Jones are starting a podcast potentially called CTE. Well, here's the problem with that. They're not going to show up to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they got to. Everyone wants to start a podcast, so you have to go to the podcast every week. That'd be the problem. I guess Rampage, the fighter from USC, had Chandler Jones on, and he was just talking about, like, I seen a clip. He seemed pretty normal when he was talking, too. He seemed like okay. He was talking about his brother, who is John Jones, a UFC fighter, just saying how different he was, and just I guess they don't really fuck with each other and shit.
Oh, really?
But Chandler Jones seemed very normal. Not very. He seemed more normal than usual when talking, and I guess that's where he said, like, him and AB talked about the CTE podcast. There would have to be, like, someone monitor, like a middleman of that, and I just don't know who could handle a job. Who could handle that type of job? That's a lot of work.
And they would have to be in like 2 remote areas. Like you
can't be in the same room with those 2 lunatics.
Trying to get AB to a podcast would be like that movie, Get Him to the Greek, dude. Like it would be a fucking zoo.
Yeah, AB's in no type of daily routine right now.
No, I don't think he ever has.
I would love to see like a day in the life of AB, of what that looks like.
No, I guarantee not. There ain't 2 that are the same.
Yeah,
he did Tyreek Hill's podcast, and it was like some parts were interesting, but then like you seen Tyreek like struggled to like really keep him on.
Yeah, he was on
normalcy, like because he like started going off the deep end, like when there was no reason to go off the deep end, you know.
He was on Mason Cameron's show, and it was supposed to be like a weekly thing, and I think he did it once, and they're like, okay, you know what I mean?
They had enough.
Someone has to keep those.
We're
gonna
go a different direction.
Yeah, it's just like you're just pulling teeth, and he was just kept saying like call God and weird shit like that, or whatever he says. Lady is suing Potato Patch Fries at Kennywood because she got 3rd-degree burns from the cheese. Cheese was too hot.
That's some hot cheese.
I mean, that is some really hot cheese. 3rd-degree burns?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with 3rd-degree, but I never realized
what
it
she
was
did,
that hot.
put it down her fucking trout.
Yeah, she might have, but a little fish and cheese sandwich.
I mean, you got to blow on that cheese. You got to give that a test.
Yeah, you could walk to the. What did she do? Just get it from the stand and pour it fucking down her face? Or you got to go to the thing, get your napkins.
To learn how to eat.
Yeah, what are you, fucking bozo?
She might have, like, fucking, what's that called whenever you tapped it? She might have just got it right in her muck and just been fucking
She
shooting
shotgunned the hot cheese and fries.
When you guys are going to the Potato Patch, what are your toppings on your fries? Johnny, what do you like on the fries?
I like a little gravy.
I was just going to say
straight
that.
gravy?
Little straight poutine.
Yeah, a little gravy and, pepper.
Okay.
Zird, what do you like?
I like ketchup and cheese.
Ketchup and cheese, that's a good combo. I'm a cheese and gravy guy, but I rarely get it because it's a fucking mess.
You mix the cheese and gravy.
You need a fork
You're
with cheese and gravy.
your britches.
Yeah, it's a lot. As I said,
it's good.
That's a young man's game right there, sir.
Absolutely, in my 40s, I would never try to pull something like that off.
That's for your last colon.
I've been to Kennywood ever. Now I got a kid. I'm imagining my Kennywood days are probably.
Yeah, they're coming.
They're coming.
They're coming.
I don't mind Kennywood.
Dude, buy the pass.
Hasn't changed a bit.
Yeah. You know what's a really good go-to, but I never do it, is vinegar. Vinegar and ketchup,
vinegar
and salt.
And
I like it's good, but like
that's another one that can get wild.
When you got but you
got to be the red wine vinegar.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
but you got the cheese there, and you're like, dude, I can't pass up his cheese.
Like the old O fries, I would like to get the ketchup and the cheese.
Yeah,
that was like.
Dude, the O fries ketchup, it wasn't Heinz, but like just the way it came in like the plastic.
Yeah,
that was just like
their cheese
that was
was
convenience.
good.
The cheese was good.
You had to be on top of that cheese.
Pizza
though.
was dog shit.
It was still good. It was still good, dude.
It tasted. It literally.
I think it was more nostalgic.
Tasted,
for sure.
It tasted like nothing.
Tasted like nothing.
But
grease.
It like filled a void. You know what I mean? It definitely filled a void for a bunch of drunk teenagers. Like, I remember. I mean, we ordered like so much food. It would be like $31.
They had decent dogs there.
They had a decent dog.
Yeah, I remember.
I love the hot dogs.
Yep.
Yeah, the hot dogs were fire.
There's not like a really like great hot dog like around anymore.
That one place closed in Squirrel
Frank
Hill.
Showery.
Frankie Buns.
Yeah.
Frank Showery in Lawrenceville closed too.
Did it?
Yeah, that's where William Penn's at.
Remember the Clino in Southside? It was like the same exact
Crazy
thing.
it didn't work.
It was
man.
the
I believe
Dirty-O
it didn't
and the
work.
Clino.
Yeah, it was the lock. Then it turned into a
It was
locker
so
room.
clean, yeah.
Dude, the Clino was just ahead of its time. If the Clino would have came 10 years later, because the Southside wasn't really there yet. It was still like during that time when the Clino was there, Station Square was still cracking.
Yeah, you weren't down there.
And the only thing that was like really like, dude, Town Tavern started coming around, Diesel started coming around, but they weren't even really there yet. Like if they would have just hung on for a few more years, that would have worked. They were just down there too early before, and they were kind of too far down the street. But where they were at during that time, like there was some popular bars. They would have did well, but I think if you put a O somewhere now, I think you would fucking kill it. And Oakland's probably still the best place for it. Southside's insane. I don't know who the fuck you get to work that.
Right.
That shift now.
You have to close at 7:30.
Yeah, and that wouldn't work. You got to be open for that to work. It has to be open late. But the O was the shit.
The Clino. I forgot all about that place.
Yeah.
Rosado & Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Bath Factory and Windows. You dream it, they build it. 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bath Factory and Windows. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindows.com. 412-951-3939. 412-951-3939. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry John, what's grinding them gears?
Dude, so we went out to a nice dinner on Wednesday. Dr. Dave, me, and Mike went. You know what I mean? So we went to Rico's, and dude, the dinner's going good. The food's good. It's not that busy, but it's a decent crowd. And, like, dude, I felt like this waitress was just trying to get us out of there so fast.
They do that there.
It was, like, to the point where, like, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, you're coming over too quick. Like, I'm not ready for my dinner, and then the dinner's here, and then you're like, you know, and then you're like, yeah, here's the bill. Like, you know, basically, like, then they stop coming over.
Plus, I mean, she could have made a couple bucks because I know you guys were drinking a couple.
Right.
Beers
Well,
or
she
something,
just cut that all off and was like ready to go home.
Yeah, I feel like
That's the
that's
worst.
happened to us there before.
Yeah.
Where there's just like
I don't like that move.
it's older staff there.
It is older.
Yeah, and
the
they're
crafty vets, and
yeah,
that's
they're-
good and
they're-
everything else.
Yeah.
They're
But
trying to get out.
yeah, go smoke a cigarette, lady, and give me like 20 minutes. Maybe I could like.
Were you guys there? Was it late?
No, it wasn't late.
We were done. I would say we were wrapped up by like
9.
exactly 9.
Yeah, so that's not that late.
That's not that late.
Nope. That's the worst, dude. Especially if you're like, it's one thing.
You
if
could
it-
feel it.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it's
fucking
awkward.
relax,
She
man.
didn't have like a ton of other tables, so she was like up her ass, and then there was
Once
just
you guys are done, I'm out of
like
here.
breaking up conversations, and you're just like, you know what, lady, Emily, would you relax?
Yeah, I mean, I waited tables for a while.
Go play
I'm
on your
definitely
phone like a
guilty
millennial.
of that.
Yeah, you've been forcing people.
No,
saying,
I would drop a check fucking during the appetizers if I could.
dude, you know the other thing that
I
happened.
had to get the Rock Jungle John. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I got you.
kidding?
I got you. She had to get home, and I don't know what the fuck she had to do.
Knit.
But we were at the bar, dude. And we almost had to change Z-Bird's clean date.
You
Oh,
get
yeah.
a little fucked up.
No, so he gets sparkling water. I got a vodka water with lemon and lime, and I'm like watching the dude make the drink, and he like shakes it all up, lemon and lime, and like sets it in front of Mike. Z-Bird like picks it up because you know he's a thirsty motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
And he like went, and he went to smell. I was like, whoa. I'm not 100% sure that's yours because I seen the dude like mix the drink up, and then like he came over with like his. I'm like,
It gave my
boy,
water.
yeah, like
Have you that's had to happen in the past 8 years? Like, have you got
No
mess
one's
up with
ever
it?
put alcohol in front of me like that. Like, but like, I had a weird feeling. That's why I smelled it because I'm like,
talk about a drink you can't really smell.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you see some fruit in a drink. That's like you gotta give that a
Dude,
little.
if I wouldn't have watched him like actually like do the thing with the
Yeah.
mixer shake, I'd be like, oh, maybe that's what it is. But you'd have felt it.
you'd have got that taste.
yeah,
That's what I said.
unleash them demons.
Unless-
Yeah, right.
Taught Rico's a real lesson.
Yeah.
Tigers out the cage.
Still,
yeah.
yeah, that lady still be at work.
Looking for her purse.
She be having,
Yeah,
What
but-
did you guys get all apt up? What you get into there, Rico's? Rico's
We
pretty
got
good.
we get fried zucchini and the stuffed banana peppers.
yeah.
Can't beat that. That's the
Yep.
go-to
That's
there.
right. Everybody got to eat some.
Nice.
it's nice.
You're drinking dirty martinis.
No, I just drink vodka and water.
Like a gentleman.
That'll get the jobs. That'll get you there.
It just doesn't get you real full either. You know what I mean?
Would you go and shut it down after that? After a
No.
bunch of vodkas? I mean,
Shut it down all week, dude.
work. We gonna have to be back at work soon enough. You might as well fucking enjoy yourself.
Yeah, so I'm glad you think so. Johanna doesn't feel the same way.
Just treating the winter like a long vacation. Fuck it.
She doesn't share that opinion.
Yeah. Shirley, what do you got?
So I came home today and I get this bill, like a healthcare bill, for my kids. You pay so much a month, and it's usually the same thing every fucking month, right? So I get this bill and I look at it, and it's like $300 or $200 something, like $230 something. I'm like, how did it go up that much over the last month? You know what I mean? So I call these motherfuckers. Pretty quick to answer the phone, talk to this lady. Just feeding me nonsense.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, I was on the phone with her for like 10 minutes. I'm like, hey, listen, I get it. You're trying to do with everything you do. Do you have like a supervisor or something? Because obviously she's just repeating herself.
You can
like,
only, yeah.
we're not getting anywhere.
Right.
Like, I need to speak. I was being nice. I wasn't being a dick or anything. 15 minutes, I'm on hold 15 minutes. She comes back on, I don't know what's taking so long for my supervisor, this and that. Puts me
Well, I
back on
do.
hold.
Everybody's bill doubled, and he's probably getting hammered with calls.
Well, so then another 15 minutes I'm on hold. She comes back. I said, listen, I feel like you're trying to outweight me right now. Like you think I'm
1,000%.
You think I'm gonna hang up? Well, you're sadly mistaken. Oh, sir, I would never do that. I would never do. And she's like, you know what? I finally got a supervisor. Couple more minutes. Okay, on hold again. Now I'm starting to get furious, dude. I'm like 45 minutes into being on hold, dude. Like I'm getting fucking irate. Thank God the lady that got on the line with me was the sweetest fucking lady in the world. Fixed the shit like they just fucked up the bill. Fixed the shit in like 3 minutes, dude. In like 3 minutes, fixed it. When I was on the phone for almost an hour, dude.
That's
You almost
insane.
it's crazy that they don't train the underlings to do that.
What did she see on her screen that was different than what you saw on your fucking screen? And the thing is, I'm confident that she was just trying to not get me to talk to her
She
supervisor.
probably just didn't know what the hell she's doing.
Right. But why would you come back off of hold 3 times without a fucking supervisor? I think she was just trying not to get me to the next level.
You're also underestimating like idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, this.
I'm thinking people are competent in their positions in life.
And she's probably goes to her supervisor on 10 out of 10 calls.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
She was
Exactly
probably
what
like,
I was
keep
thinking.
going to this well.
Okay, I didn't think of that.
That's exactly what it is.
Please
hang up, sir.
The supervisor like, Peggy, I cannot take every one of your fucking calls. And she was like, all right, this guy will eventually hang up, so I don't have to go bother Peggy. And Peggy's going to yell at me again.
All right.
Yeah.
You made it clear because I was getting so fucking pissed. Like,
yeah. Because if it's just a mistake, that's an easy fix.
Right.
If it was them upping it, you know what I mean? And like that would make sense. They were
that's
trying
a
to
pill
wait
I
you
gotta
out.
swallow,
Right,
then,
right.
you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you guys are trying to like. It was like 6 times what I normally pay or something, or 5 times what I normally. It was ridiculous. I'm like, wait a second. I'm not a mathematician, but this doesn't add up at all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then the lady fixed it in like 2 seconds. The other lady fucking gave me heart palpitations. Took 2 years off my life.
I don't really have a gear grinder. I got a little bit of a funny story. So my mom on Tuesday, she'll be like, "Can you pick me up from work?" And can you pick me up from work and take me home? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, the thing is, there's a camera crew with me. They're filming this reality TV show called The Great Pittsburgh Comeback Story. And my mom was like, oh my God, Michael, I'm so proud of you. I can't. I was like, but you can't tell anyone about it. All right. I was like, I'm going to make the cameramen. They're going to be following us, but I'm going to have to record. You're going to have to record something to me in the car to tell so we can put it in the documentary. And Larry, play what my mom said about me.
Yeah. That's very nice.
My mom thinks I'm gonna be in this fucking documentary.
Dude, I mean, you have to like. Does your mom listen? I know she has people that like. She has moles that like rat us out.
Yeah, but yeah, she has moles.
She has moles. Listen, if you
So
want to
tomorrow
trace
she'll
these
find out.
moles, keep this to yourself. I want to see how long you could go with this.
I'm thinking one day like get eagle tits to like let's go over there and set up a
yeah,
camera.
right.
Hey, you
But
know what I mean?
it's like the movie The Fighter, where fucking Mark Wahlberg's brother thought they were doing a documentary on like fucking the big like his big comeback story, but it was like a documentary of just him being a junkie the whole fucking time.
That was a great movie.
That's a great movie. Dude, yeah, if you get eagle tits over there and you do like a sit down interview with your mom, it would be unbelievable.
If I could get my mom, we could convince Schubert. You know what I mean? Or probably Schubert. Like, dude, will you help me do this? Like, I'm doing this documentary, The Great Pittsburgh Comeback, and them two just talking like, yeah, my boy, babe. Yeah, me. My man.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Dude, me and me, you cry a little brood. You know, you ain't clean now.
Dude, we might as well make the documentary.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like that's gonna be that. I mean, we're talking about like all the things. Actually, we might just make a short film here.
We might.
And just make it your comeback story, but as funny.
Yes. That's actually our big project for 2024.
Yeah.
That's for the Patreon.
Patreon.
Only.
Yeah.
We got to buy it now. You got to buy the Patreon now.
Yeah. Real quick, like if you do want to sign up for our Patreon, we actually are uploading more stuff to there. Like all the stuff from the Cage Rage is going to be up on the Patreon, like the actual fights and stuff. And coming up this Saturday, the 27th, Cage Rage is going on again. Anyone that wants to come see Cage Rage, message us on any platform, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, my phone number, whatever, and be like, hey, dude, I want to come. It's free. We can get as many people as we want in for free. So the more people, the merrier. There's no cover charge at all. And we had a blast last time. Some of my friends showed up. Some podcast people showed up. We had a freaking blast. So come down. It'll be a really good time. That's this Saturday, the 27th.
I got a gear grinder. So I got a couple actually, dude. I'll be right before I walked in. I get a notification on my American Express that fucking ESPN Plus just charged me my yearly fee.
Oh,
it's one of those. It's $117.
That's crazy.
I forget about it every fucking year, and I get fucked every year. You know why I ordered that? Remember I had all those people over my house like 3 years ago to watch that McGregor fight?
Yeah.
Like, you had to order ESPN Plus. So like, I was
Yeah.
like, I'll just order it and cancel it. That fight is costing me like close to $400 now at this point. And I fucking forget to cancel it every year, and I'm going to forget tomorrow. And then next year, around this time, I'm going to bitch about it again.
Yeah.
But
do they up the price a little bit every year?
Who the fuck knows?
Of course they do.
Yeah. And like, they do cover like the Masters. So I think last year I was like, all right, I'll cancel it after the Masters, and then I just don't.
Do you watch anything besides the Masters?
No,
and that one
no.
fight
I forget I have it.
That's the best.
I forget
part.
I have it. I
That's
don't even know what the
best
fuck's
part.
on it.
Yeah.
And I think it's part of Paramount Plus too. And I'm pretty sure I pay for that. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? But yeah, that was a kick in the dick. $117. It's just like, I just paid that fucker almost all the way down too. I was mad as fuck.
Dude, the worst is like I was getting billed this EA Sports thing every year, and it would be like a big bill of like $80, but you got to play EA Sports games like free trials, and in the older versions you got for free. Well, they shut it down. So like I got billed for it. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't even available anymore.
Oh man,
why are you still charging me for this? Well, you didn't cancel. I'm like, you don't even. It's
There's not a service anymore.
right?
That's fucked up.
I-
You got to be able to recoup some money from that nonsense.
But it's one of them things. I'm gonna cancel it, and I fucking do the same thing.
Yeah, and it's just like I just got a new fucking Amex card too, and I remember thinking like, all right, it's the same fucking number, so it's just like fucked me. It's kind of like it sucks losing your cards, but it's also kind of nice sometimes
because it changes it.
It changes it, and then you get all these notifications. You have to pay this fucking bill. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I've been paying for that fucking thing. I'm not.
Yeah.
You're beat. You're not beat. You just don't know.
Time
You don't
to
have
cancel.
your
Yeah.
time to cancel. It's an easy way to do some canceling.
That's it. Just
But,
cut your card up
that
one day, get a new one
yeah,
sent
that
to you.
ESPN pisses me off every year around this fucking time, man. And
I'll call you tomorrow and tell you to cancel it.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, but I know what they're going to do. They're going to be like, well, you've already, you signed a contract, whatever, in that fine print of the terms and
there's
conditions
something fucked
I
up
clicked
there.
on 4 years ago. I'm definitely going to, they're not going to refund me my money. That's for fucking sure.
No.
You'll still have for another year, right?
Yeah, dude, I'm going to have it for till I'm dead. LJ's going to inherit that.
Yeah,
bill.
right. He's like, I ain't paying that fucking bill.
LJ will be like, I gotta pay my old man $70,000.
Yeah. Those fucking, he had his friends over fucking want to watch a fight.
Yeah, in the 2000s.
Yeah. And then I got some rock salt the other day, and I got the pet friendly with rock salt. It was crazy. I didn't look at the price. It was fucking stupid expensive compared to the good old fashioned regular rock salt. Stupid. But I threw it, and then my neighbors are old, so I did their steps, threw it on there, and like a path to their garbage cans. Staying the fuck out of like the concrete. It is. I know it's eventually going to go away with the rain and stuff like that, but it's like, listen, I know salt stains concrete for a little bit, but like it is insanely white. Like I don't know. I had to the point where I had to.
What is it? The white pellets?
It's the white pellets, and like,
Calcium.
they're not
Calcium chloride right there.
They're
my friend.
not melting, dude. So I had to like go out on my porch and like sweep them off.
You
because,
need a
like,
good fucking storm.
Yeah, well I think
It's
we're
gonna
getting
rain
them.
fucking
yeah.
all week, so you'll be
But
all
I'm
right.
like, dude, now my neighbors are like, hey, thanks for coming over.
Don't
do
ever
that
do it
again.
again.
Thanks for-
Yeah, maybe it's not a bad thing.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's
spalling
true.
all my concrete, Jack. Give him my
all
card.
that salt does the
Yeah,
same
but I
shit.
feel like this pet friendly shit is like worse than worse.
It's just more expensive.
Yeah, it's probably the
No,
same
well,
as that
they
shit.
say the rock salt like fucks their pads or their feet.
Their
up.
paws up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets stuck in there and shit. But yeah, those are my grinders.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them. They have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Files podcast. Real quick, as a reminder, just if you can and you have enjoyed the show up to this point, could you please leave a like button, a comment? If you haven't subscribed yet, maybe subscribe, tell a friend about us, and it'd be a great help. And don't forget about our Patreon that helps keep the lights on. All right, we're about to jump into what would Greenfield do.
Sounded like a fucking dork, bro. If you really enjoy the show, give us a like. Poor Z-Bird, he got to do all those announcements, and then we just fuck with him about it. Or I do. You guys never say anything. You do a good job with the Z-Bird. I think you're doing great, buddy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Let's do what would Greenfield do.
Whoop, whoop.
Would you rather fart out loud on a date or have the hiccups the entire time on the date? So we got to say this is obviously of our wives. We're ripping a fart.
Yeah, absolutely.
But say it's a first date. One loud fart or hiccups, for the whole meal.
Hiccups for the whole meal.
Whole meal.
Yeah, that fart's
That's forgivable.
Yeah, you're not getting laid if you fucking
a hiccup is,
bust your ass, dude.
Yeah, you fucking drop a little steamer. You ain't busting no cheeks at
that.
If you lay a loud fart on the first date, you got to dig yourself out of that hole. You
better be the most charming motherfucker on the planet.
You have to make her forget about that.
You got a long night.
As soon as that fart goes out your butt,
get the check.
Well, not even that. She's on her phone.
Check your underpants.
She's going in her group text. So that fart goes out your butt, into her phone, into her friend's ears.
It's the fart heard around the world.
Yeah. So now no matter what, like you're the fart guy. And, like, even if you are charming.
But remember the fart guy? He was so cute, but he just shit his pants on our first date.
He just sharted at Applebees.
Yeah, flatulence.
Yeah. It's definitely hiccups. Hiccups can be annoying as fuck.
They're so annoying. I hate when other people have them around me.
If I get the hiccups, I'll go for, like, hours, dude. I got to, drink water upside down.
I don't get the hiccups too often. Actually, I can't even remember the last time I had the hiccups.
You just burn bread on yourself. You're gonna
get a real hot pepper.
Yeah,
real hot pepperoncini.
That's what will give me hiccups every time. Hot pepper.
Yeah, I don't get the hiccups a lot. I go in like sneezing fits sometimes.
Do you just fart out loud a lot, like in front of other people?
All the time. I just literally just did.
Just busting cheeks.
Yeah,
busting cheeks, Jack Welch version.
That new butthole, man. Stuff moves.
It's like a new trumpet.
Yep.
He's like,
babies get hiccups a lot, dude. That gripe water, you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit works immediately. Yeah. So you ever get some hiccups.
That's so hard to deal with, though. Your kid having there's nothing you could do.
That gripe water works immediately.
No, but I'm saying besides that.
Yeah.
But
what's gripe water?
Dude,
they drink it somehow gets rid of their hiccups.
You put it in a syringe and you just fucking put it down in their mouth.
I don't think I knew about that.
I think there's new shit out there. I like talk about shit and people are like, oh, we didn't have that.
It's an evolving chemistry.
It really is.
I wonder if you can try that on yourself.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking. The next time I get hiccups, I'm taking some of his grape water. I'll up the dosage a little bit.
You could drink his Pedialyte.
It's not gonna hurt you.
Actually, I drank some Pedialyte the other day, dude. It's fucking changed my whole
That shit-
dynamic.
it does
yeah,
help,
I was
man.
hurting pretty bad, and I drank it. I mean, not like pretty bad. I had the bad headache. Wasn't throwing up or anything.
It's not gonna
drank
get you-
that, and it just the headache was still there. A couple Tylenols got rid of that, but I felt like
It's not going to get you out of hell. Like if you have a real hangover,
No,
that ain't doing that.
no.
But if you're like feeling a little shitty, you get like they're kind of tough to get down. But like I don't know,
They're
it's
so sweet.
yeah, they're very
They're
sweet.
so sweet.
But yeah, they definitely do help. But
It's
yeah,
like those hydration little.
I like those.
I kind of want the hiccups to see
Yeah.
if gripe water works on an adult. I'm sure it will. Why not?
We'll find out.
Would you rather eat only Brussels sprouts or only turnips for the rest of your life?
Brussels sprouts.
Sprouts.
What's a turnip?
It's like that little thing.
Is this the radish?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like radishes.
See, I would rather have. I like
The
Brussels
red radish?
sprouts.
The red radish? It don't
Yeah,
taste like
that's not-
shit.
Put a little salt on there, it's fine. I'll take the radish.
I don't think it's the same as
Over a
turnip.
Brussels sprout?
Yep.
Really?
Like a Brussels
I'm a
sprout in oil.
I'm a radish
Dude,
guy.
listen, you know how you do a Brussels sprout? You fucking cut that son of a bitch in half, put it in a tray. Oil, salt, pepper,
Yeah,
Parmesan
fire.
cheese. But then, like, burn it. so
Burn
the
it. Yeah,
outside's,
the
like,
lady did it
peel off.
last night.
Love
Bomb.
that shit,
Fire.
dude.
Yeah, you got bacon on those motherfuckers. You
Then
got
you be
all kinds of
busting
shit.
cheeks.
It's like
Yeah.
little heads of
Yeah,
cabbage.
little
I can't
Cabbage
believe you
Patch
took.
Kids.
So you cooked it? You cooked it, or you
Yeah,
ate them
raw
raw?
radish.
Man, that's a lot.
Cut them up, put salt, and eat them. They're
Yeah,
good.
I mean they're not.
They're in salad like
What
with
are you
oil
pissing
vinegar.
yeah,
fire?
yeah, right. That's what I'm not going to eat around
A
a
turnip
radish.
is a radish, right?
Right, yeah,
Yes, I
yes.
like radishes.
I'm not going to eat around the radish. I'll eat it, but like, yeah, man, the Brussels sprouts are actually like good. I think I like Brussels
Yeah,
sprouts.
yeah.
But that's
Nice
what you're-
cooked one, yeah.
Whatever you like, John. You know what I mean? All right, that's all I got.
That's why they got different colored cars.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. Do not forget this Saturday, January 27th, down at the Spearmint Rhino. We're going to be down there for the Cage Rage. So come on down. You have to get a hold of us before you come down. Let us know to put you on the guest list. We'll gladly put you and anyone else on the guest list. We can get as many people as we want on this guest list to come down. It's a good time. The fights are fun as hell, and we'll be there. So everyone, have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.